Barbara Walters is a juggernaut, a legend of American TV and journalism. But since her retirement, fans have been noticing Walters' lack of public presence. This has been leading to some concerns about her health. Now, at age 91, there are rumors from those around her that Walters' health has been rapidly declining. This has led to many speculating the worst, that she's approaching her final days. So what's the truth and what's simply the mumblings of fan gossip? Join us as we take a look at the rising concerns, rumors, and lifestyle changes of legendary journalist Barbara Walters. A celebrated career. Barbara Walters, born on September 25, 1929, is 91 years old. She's a retired broadcast journalist, author, and TV personality. Known for her impressive interviewing abilities and huge popularity, Walters appeared as host of numerous TV programs. These included Today, The View, 2020, and the ABC Evening News. Her career as a journalist spans from 1951 to 2015. The success of her career cannot be overstated with her induction to the TV Hall of Fame in 1989. In 2000, she received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. In 2007, she received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In the early 60s, Walters began her career on The Today Show as a writer and segment producer of women's interest stories. Her popularity with viewers was noticed and resulted in Walters receiving more airtime. In 1974, she became co-host of the program, the first woman to hold such a title on an American news program. This might not seem like anything revolutionary today, but for the 70s, its impact was truly remarkable. In 1976, her influence grew. She continued to be a pioneer for women in broadcasting by becoming the first female co-anchor of a network evening news program, alongside Harry Reasoner on the ABC Evening News. By this point, Walters seemed unstoppable, and people loved her for it. From 1979 to 2004, Walters worked as a producer and co-host on the ABC News magazine 2020. She also became known for an annual special aired on ABC, Barbara Walters' 10 Most Fascinating People. Walters created, produced, and co-hosted the ABC daytime talk show The View in 1997, on which she appeared until her retirement in 2014. Thereafter, she continued to host a number of special reports for 2020, as well as a documentary series for Investigation Discovery. Her final on-air appearance for ABC News was in 2015. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you give it a like, and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. Walters has chosen a low-key lifestyle. Some of Barbara Walters' more dedicated fans and followers have become concerned in recent years due to her more low-key lifestyle and staying away from the public eye. Considering her current age of 91, Walters has every right to want to preserve her privacy. And considering the COVID-19 pandemic, that's even more understandable. But this hasn't stopped worried fans. Even though Walters created the long-running talk show, The View, there are still no rumblings on her returning to TV. On the contrary, it seems more and more likely she's decided to stay living a more low-key life indefinitely. Having traveled the world, interviewed countless celebrities and world leaders for decades, it's an understandable choice. Walters had some health scares in the past. Some have been concerned about Walters and her health due to issues she suffered over the years. In 2010, Walters underwent heart surgery, a procedure known as an aortic valve replacement. The procedure was to correct a problem of which she and her doctors had been aware for some time. At 80 years old, Walters announced on The View she was undergoing surgery to replace a faulty heart valve. She expressed she'd always been healthy and never missed a day's work. She then announced the surgery she would undertake and reassured her fans, letting them know many people had done it. She told ABC senior health and medical editor Dr. Richard Besser the problem was detected during an echocardiogram of her heart. The scan revealed her valves were getting tighter and smaller. ABC News President David Weston spoke about Walters' surgery and said, "There's no denying this is serious surgery. But it's also a type of surgery that's been done often and successfully, so we have every reason to expect a great result and a speedy recovery." Walters was far from the first high-profile figure to require surgery to replace an aortic valve. In March of 2009, both former First Lady Barbara Bush and actor-comedian Robin Williams had similar surgeries. They both experienced good recoveries. In 2014, Walter revealed that after discovering a lump in one of her breasts, she underwent a lumpectomy. She also had both of her ovaries removed. This was due to her sister having died from ovarian cancer. She simply did what she saw as necessary to remain healthy over the years. Walters is still highly respected by others in show business. In 2019, Rosie O'Donnell spoke to Us Weekly about how she'll always love and respect Barbara. She then revealed that Walters wasn't up to seeing people. Rosie continued that it's hard to age in America, never mind if you're internationally famous. Whoopi Goldberg also paid tribute to Walters on The View. This was for her 90th birthday in 2019. She later spoke with Extra, where she claimed that Walters is fine as far as she knows. Walters' current health issues. More recently, Barbara Walters has been labeled as ailing while being paranoid to leave her home. A person close to Walters has described the former journalist as an infirm shut-in at her apartment in New York City that overlooks Central Park. She's watched around the clock by nurses who have one mission above all else: to keep her alive. She hasn't been seen in public since July 2016 and is likely to never be seen on TV again. The source close to Walters claims she's so disoriented she rarely remembers who she's talking to. Despite this, there are still a few things from her past that she recognizes, including old photos of her beloved dog Cha-Cha and the televised voice of her old View co-host Joy Behar. Walters' reps officially deny she's suffering from dementia, which opposes the claims of The Insider, who said that Walters doesn't always know her name, but the voice of Behar puts a smile on her face. Her staff have The View playing for her when it comes on, but memories of running the program often leave her in tears. She's now become so weak she's placed in a wheelchair for fear she might wander onto the streets on her own. Apparently, her handlers have had a hard time with her due to physical outbursts. Once a week, a trainer visits with Walters to ensure her limbs don't atrophy from immobility. The source has spoken of a tragic downward spiral that her fans have been left heartbroken to hear. It's been claimed that ABC News is preparing her obituary, wanting to be ready for the fateful day when she signs off for good. Walters planned her funeral years ago. Known as a control freak, it's believed by many around her that once she reached her 80s, she began planning her own funeral. Having been in full control and produced multiple TV shows, it stands to reason she would decide to produce the finale of her life. Considering that it was announced when Walters was 87 years old that she was becoming seriously ill and showing degradation of age, it's more impressive and a sign of her strength of character that she's still going today at age 91. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think the concerns for Barbara Walters' health are merely rumors, or should we be preparing soon for that sad and fateful day where we must say goodbye to a TV legend? Let us know in the comments section below, and before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Facts First if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.